Welcome to Notre Dame Stadium, where they will shake down thunder from the sky to cheer on their Fighting Irish and hoping that plenty of echoes will reverberate in victory at the end of the game. Today, a clash between a couple of ACC rivals in a game that could have big-time implications for the rest of the season. As we'll see, the Virginia Tech Hokies taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Lining up to kick off and get this one started. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Hokies offense takes the field for the first time today. And here's the veteran, a steady set of hands, Jesse, that sort of feels like a security blanket.
And that's big in a game like this, Reese. As a quarterback, I need to know I have a guy I can throw to when I get into a jam.
Going for a big play right off the bat. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. Off the RPO, complete. I don't know why, but it's a thing. The ACC Wheel of Destiny, you spin it, you never know how it's going to come up, and you can't afford to give away a game early in a conference like this.
And I think both of these coaching staffs, David, understand that, and they've been preaching to their team, we've got to start fast. Not just in this game. We've got to start the season fast. We've got to take advantage of this opportunity.
And I think Reese hit it right on the head, too. The Wheel of Destiny, right? It seems like it's a new team every year that's playing in the championship and appears to be a wide-open league.
And he tries to get away, but he cannot. He's taken down. He'll lose a couple. And the Hokies want to move quickly.
And all defenses talk about it. Sacks, tackles for a loss, affecting the quarterback the best way you can. The first drive of the game, already getting home. Nice start for this defense.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Looking downfield, it's Cantrell trying to get to it. The quarterback scrambled around, but the defense able to scramble him and turn it into a sack.
Defensive linemen live to get after the quarterback, to get sacks, to get by those big hog mollies up front on the offensive line and say, you taste dirt.
The Hokies will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. So Notre Dame's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
Third down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Finds his tight end. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. He wants to throw it again. Get it out on the screen.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting them the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Oh, and the attempt is no good. After the miss, no change in the score.
Well, that's one the kicker would like to have back. You're trying to break this scoreless tie, and instead you knock it off the post.
And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. They couldn't find the uprights on that 51-yard field goal attempt, so they'll give up the football. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 34. They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34. And the Hokies racing to the line in the hurry-up. They'll run it from the gun.
Yeah, and the running back didn't get much here, but, you know, you clearly want to always establish the tempo, run the football, be consistent, make that defense physically meet the challenge.
Spits it out to the back. Complete in the middle. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. The Hokies have it with a 1st and 10.
And I really like when offenses attack over the middle of the field. Between the linebackers and the safeties, there's usually a soft area that you can usually have some success. And a really nice job by this offense taking advantage of those areas.
He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the 1st down. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. To throw, it's Cantrell. He'll take a shot. Throw to the end zone. It's picked off. They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. 1st down here for the offense. The give out of the gun. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Takes a hit as he fires. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pass hits, picked off. Didn't get much on the return, but what a huge play, and they are in business at the 24.
As a quarterback, you've got to give your receiver an opportunity to make the play. You've got to put the ball on his body. And that throw gets away a little bit from the QB, and that leads to the tip and the interception.
And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays. And I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw it this drive.
He'll pull it on the read. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. And they don't want to waste this great field position here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He finds his man. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the 1st down marker. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. And he'll try to knock it through from the right hash and 35 yards out. And that is no good. Guys, after the miss, no change in the score. Here come the Irish, back on offense. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down, to go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him, maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with this system.
Makes the stop at the 33, but it's a 15-yard gain. They're going back to the ground. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He's looking to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. And they can't make the play on 3rd down. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. He's got great speed. Turns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Off play action on first down. Steps away to find some room. And the quarterback was trying to extend the play, and the defense brought it to a close. And the Hokies want to crank the tempo. He just terrorized his quarterbacks, his 30th career sack.
And that's an amazing number, 30 sacks, because a lot of guys get sacks early in their careers, and then coordinators figure it out and then start double-teaming them and sliding and chipping, and then their numbers come down. This guy, though, David, has never stopped.
And it's got to be consistently, Jesse. Like, you got to consistently play hard, play after play, because sometimes they get rid of the ball fast. Sometimes you can't get in the mix. But to get to the quarterback 30 times, very few people have done that.
The Hokies line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll call for the fair catch here. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Hand off from the shotgun. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. He's looking to throw. Whoa, does he turn that loose down the middle. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Now on first down after that completion.
How great is it to have a running back who can basically run your entire route tree? You don't see a lot of guys line up and then run vertically down the field, get open, and make a big play. This dude is special.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Handoff to the single running back. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. 3rd and short now from their own 48. They'll try to run for it. And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here. The Irish send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And no shot at a return here as the punt goes out of bounds. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. Comes out throwing on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Nicholson. And how about that catch and run? So dangerous, this guy. One play in this drive and already out to the 41. It's first down. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. He makes the grab. Makes the grab, and he's dragged down. They'll try to snap it quickly. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And a good solid pickup there before the defense knocks it down. 3rd and short coming here right from the midfield stripe. They'll try to get it through the air. Grabbed in the middle. It's Owen. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. And the Hokies will try to pin them back with the punt.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The Hokies are rolling down the field. Going up top on first down. He's got his man. How many guys are left grabbing for air as he gets it to the 26-yard line? Set up for 2nd and short after that completion. He's got it on the right. And the Hokies brought to the ground, but not before picking up the first. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. The Hokies will hustle to the line. Scanning the field, it's Cantrell. He'll throw it. He's got the tight end. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Fires into the end zone. And he was going for the touchdown there, and they couldn't make the connection. Less than a yard to go for a 1st down, and the offense will remain on the field. On 4th down, they'll run it, looking for the first. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Got it behind the line. It's Owen. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. He's going to pass on 2nd down. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. So loud it's rattling your fillings on 3rd and goal. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board.
Man, find your weapons. Nice job by the quarterback, finding the running back out of the backfield. He catches it and does the rest. Walks into the end zone for the touchdown.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point makes it 7-0. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Oklahoma has the lead right now, but they've been in a dogfight all day and just haven't been able to pull away. They're up by 7 over Michigan. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Showing the arm straight down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Got him downfield. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle was finally made.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. The give to the back. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. The line to gain here is the 43-yard line, and it's 3rd down. It's complete. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. Notre Dame right back to the line.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
Notre Dame coming to the line with another 1st down. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Takes the easy one to the back. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the 1st period. While we're only through 1, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. They've switched ends of the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the 2nd. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Pulls it and fires to the left. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. He makes the catch at the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame!
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing in the defense because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
And they did tack on the extra point. They put together an 81-yard drive, and they closed the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And the return man has no place to run, no place to hide, and a place to be tackled. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Dropping back, it's Cantrell. He's got it down the middle. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Looking to throw on second down. Gets it out fast. This guy runs with some attitude, discarding tacklers, and works his way to the 19. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Owen. And they finally haul him down, but not before the good catch and run. And the Hokies want to pick up the tempo. Ever since they invented the forward pass, the tight ends have been running the drag and getting the first down.
I think it's because the tight ends is so much versatility. You know, they can block and stay in the formation, or they can release and come out. But either way, if the quarterback's patient, most of the time, that drag route's going to come in.
Caught in the backfield, it's Owen. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. The Hokies have this offense rolling.
Nice job decision-making by the quarterback there in the RPO, not handing it off, knowing he had to throw it, but then also understanding his open guy was going to be in the right flat.
And they pick up just a few on that completion. Line getting set on second down.
I don't know if that's the coverage you want to be throwing wide receiver screens against. Up.
Ball in the air, intercepted. Trying to take it back. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Defensive backs have tough jobs. I mean, you think about whether you play nickel, whether you play dime, whatever it is, you put more DBs on the field. It's more speed. It's more guys that can cover, but they also got to cover that ground. But to cover the ground and make the pick, a lot of times you don't see that. Superb effort by that guy.
Here come the Irish, back on offense. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He'll pull it down. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Finds his target down the middle. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Hit as he throws. Complete to the left. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Snap it to the back. You're not getting him on the ground, still on his feet. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Trying to surge it in. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on third down. And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit. It is perfect. And with that field goal, they now have the lead. So they were able to put up a 3-spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. Quick release on the RPO. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And the Hokies headed quickly to the line.
Great effort by the defense here. Offense trying to go wide receiver screen. How about the speed on defense rounding to the football?
Quickly complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Better 5 earplugs. Here comes the noise. Backing this defense on third down. Wants to throw. It's Cantrell. Escapes the sack. Unloads it left. A strike downfield. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43. The Hokies with the 1st and 10.
And he had to go a long way to reel that ball in. He started off way on the right, crossed the entire defense, made the catch on the other side of the field.
He lost it high and deep down the left side. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. And that big gainer on the last one has them ready to go from inside the 10. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle. 2 of their 3 red zone trips have come up empty. They'd like to punch it in here on 2nd and goal. He'll do it himself. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Hokies!
This quarterback makes very good decisions, not just when it comes to throwing the football, but in the option game as well. Knowing when to hand it off to the fullback, knowing when to pitch it, or when to keep it yourself. He showed you that there.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Oklahoma has the lead right now, but even though we've heard Boomer Sooner a bunch, this has been a nip and tuck affair inside Memorial Stadium. They're up by 7 over Michigan. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. With the 1st down, they'll put it in play from the 33.
Ooh, I like that option play. I'd keep running that too, because it's obvious the defense right now is really keying in on this running back. That was a big point of emphasis for them all week long in practice, and it's opening up holes now for the quarterback to run.
Throws to the wideout. It's incomplete, and trust me, you will not see that very often from this guy at 2nd down. It's a draw. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Starting to feel a little pressure. And the freshman will chalk up a sack.
Well, you can see why this team thinks this kid has a real bright future. It's amazing. He's only a true freshman. He's not built like one, though. And you saw it on that last play. Trust me, that is the first of many sacks in this kid's collegiate career.
Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Makes the catch. Wants to make the move upfield. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. He's looking to throw it. Pressure's there, and he lets it go. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. The back goes in motion. They'll throw again after the incompletion. This one's complete. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
Really nice looking pass there. I'll tell you, they ask you to do a lot at Virginia Tech when you're the quarterback. You're expected to make plays with your feet because of some of the greats that have come before you, but you've also got to be able to hurt defenses throwing it as well. The entire playbook is open and at your disposal. And this guy right now, he's showing you with his arm talent to carve up this defense.
They're going to test that run defense to the right here. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. And the Hokies in the hurry-up. Back to pass. It's Cantrell. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. The Hokies will send out the punt unit. Solid punt, headed toward the sideline, trying to make it tough to return. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Motion, trying to get the defense to show his hand. Swings it out to the flat. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Short completion last play. Let's see if they throw it again. He wants to pass it on 2nd down. He's got an open man. And he breaks into the open. 10. Touchdown, Irish. And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call.
How about that? His 2nd receiving touchdown of the ball game. Find ways to get your athletes the ball. They'll do the rest. That's number 2. They better start playing some better defense. Number 3's coming soon.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Got his man on the right. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Got some of the work done on 1st. Now let's see what they have on 2nd down. Shakes off the defender. And they'll stop him just short of the 1st down, just inches away from moving the sticks. They'll try to run for it. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Let's see what he can do with it. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Here come the Irish, back on offense. Everybody talks about getting off to a great start, but if you start building steam, David, that can work too.
No doubt, man, and sometimes it snowballs. But what do great teams do? Great teams respond. Struggled the 1st quarter, Palmer. They've done a great job rebounding and putting some points on the board.
You're right. I think they've started to identify the matchups that are in their favor. On this drive, they need to keep attacking, taking advantage of those matchups.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. The give to the running back from the shotgun. They finally get him on the ground with a big running play, moves the change for the 1st down. The Irish trying to strike gold in this red zone trip. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Working his way and keeping those legs moving. Picks up 5 down to the 14. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. They are trailing by 10 here, Jesse, but this is the type of team that seems comfortable in an offensive shootout.
You got to hold serve at this point, right? You got to drive the field, put some more points up on the board. Yeah, they just scored. You can answer that now and keep this thing close, David.
And I think you're used to that as offense. Like, football is so fast-paced now and you score so quickly, it's not that big of a deal to get down 10. You keep being aggressive.
Looking to throw, it's Cantrell. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. Slips through the line. Strikes the blow. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. They'll start this drive with a pass. Quick strike complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Off play action. Right down the middle. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking down the middle. Wide open downfield. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and they will try to build on what has already been a dominant first-half performance. Back to the air one more time. Got his man. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. On 2nd down, they'll take to the air. Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame! With that latest touchdown pass, might be a good time to mention Brady Quinn threw 6 touchdown passes against BYU. That record might be in jeopardy.
And that's a good day. If you're starting to talk about that already, you know he's spinning it. He's in the zone. He's feeling it. Read the defense. Everything coming out on target. He is having himself a day.
And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. From inside the 10, here he comes. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down to the 26. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. To the air, it's Cantrell. These guys have taken some body blow. And the heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. I'm not positive, but that 1st down marker might be in the next county. The give. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Oh, what a cut! Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. A first down for the offense. He wants to throw. He's got it. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. Let's see how they set the tone on 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Fires into traffic, intercepted. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
We've just seen in this game the ball has just gotten away from him a little bit. A couple of times, just hasn't been able to put it where he wants to. And as a result, that's now his 2nd pick thrown in this game.
And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. They find themselves in a pretty deep hole here, but maybe a chance to grab a little momentum and regroup at halftime.
Yeah, a big chance. Like this is an opportunity. This is the biggest opportunity in front of them in the game right now. You got to get some points on the board. You got to create something positive, Jesse. There hasn't been a whole lot to be positive about in the first half.
If I'm playing quarterback, I'm locating my go-to guy at receiver. Who can I count on one-on-one to go and make me a play? Maybe even one-on-two. Who can go up, catch the ball, get us some yards, and get us some points.
With the catch, it's Nicholson. This is a kind of run that falls in the category of sanctioned violence as he's up to the 31. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Trying to find his man on 1st down. Got the quick pass.
Yeah, and he runs a quick out route, and this is a timing route. Quarterback has to trust him, throw him the football. You can tell they've thrown this a time or two. Nice job, nice success.
Looking for a man. It's Cantrell. Fires to the big fella. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. And the Hokies are in the hurry-up. They'll try to get the first through the air. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with the sack. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. The Hokies send out the punt unit. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. And the offense will play it safe, take a knee, and head to halftime. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great one in South Bend going on. Toughest job inside that stadium right now might just be the scoreboard operator after all those first downs and touchdowns. Big plays have defined this one, thanks to 2 of the best receiving core in all of college football. Let's see if these defenses can adjust and make the necessary chess moves. And with that, let's send it back to the home of the Notre Dame Fighting Irish.
We're ready to get it started here in the second half. And he's going to bring it out. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. They have the lead to start the 3rd quarter, but I'd imagine ball security was a topic at halftime.
Yeah, and I think you take the lead and you try to stay optimistic with your team, but you also say, guys, if we had taken care of the football, this lead would be even bigger, and we might have already knocked them out already, Palmer.
It's just about eliminating the mistakes at this point. You're right. This thing would be over if they hadn't shot themselves in the foot. So ball security, that is at a premium as this game goes on.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He'll try to do it himself. And he's brought down, but the defender got a face full of stiff arm before he picked up that first down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Pretty good job of running to get 2 there to the 32. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. After the strong run on 2nd down, 3rd down coming. Do they do it again? He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. The Irish send out the punt unit. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
Another incompletion on third down. And the Hokies will line up to punt it away. Wants to return it. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. He'll keep it himself. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Quarterback on the keeper. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. The play action fake. Working that left side now. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. He wants to start this drive with a pass. He's going to take off. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact. The Hokies come to the line in the hurry-up.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't. And he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They go to the draw. Picks his way and gets 4 out to the 27. Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They can really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Looking to throw, it's Cantrell. They're setting up the screen. And they stop him just short of the stick. It'll bring up a decision on fourth down. And the Hokies will punt it away on fourth down. He's got it. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Leaves it with the back. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. The big pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 1. He's looking to throw. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. Trying to pick up a first down. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. And that'll be enough to give Notre Dame a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. He's back to throw on 2nd down. He looks that one in nicely. Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll pull it on the read. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He's got his man. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. Good, right down the boulevard. And that lead grows even bigger.
Well, the head coach decided to play it safe on 4th and inches and try his field goal team out there, and his field goal kicker just made him look like a pretty smart guy.
That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. To the air, it's Cantrell. Fires to the wideout. He makes the catch. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. Many times the Hokies have had a dynamic threat running the ball at quarterback, but you got to be efficient like this in the passing game.
No doubt, and you got to have some balance on offense. You got to be able to make those plays down the field in the passing game to make you honor it, get some guys out of the box so it's not just running quarterback all the time.
Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Pulls it in, it's Nicholson. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense.
Nice job by the quarterback and receiver working the curl route. Receiver got his depth, and he fought back to the football, helping make that completion a whole lot easier.
The Hokies moving quickly to the line.
You can tell this quarterback did his homework coming into this game. He has been dissecting this defense with his arm and his mind. Over 300 yards passing.
Gets it out quickly. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game here. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. He's just winning that matchup in the slot every time.
And when you put him in the slot, Reese, he's closer to the quarterback. It's an easier throw. We can run in, we can run out, and really take advantage of his versatility of the guy in that slot position.
Really nice job there by the quarterback understanding it's blitz, and not just that it's blitz, but knowing whether it's man coverage or zone coverage behind the blitz. You've still got to know where your answer is going to be based on what the defense is doing in the back end, and you add the answer to the test right there.
What a nifty run there to pick up the 1st down. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield, it's Cantrell. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. Great example of how a 2nd half can really change everything for a team.
No doubt. 1st half looked bad. It looked like it was bleak. It looked like it was ugly. But now you're starting to get it turned around. More drives like this is what's needed.
Lining up for the PAT. Hit that one with some aggression for the point after. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. UAB is putting on a show offensively. They've built up a comfortable lead against an opponent that's really been outmanned. They're up 14 over the Coyotes.
To the ground with the back.
Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Back to the ground with the running back. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. He only needs a sliver of daylight. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. And the Hokies will punt this one away.
Really nice job by the defense. The offense has the whole playbook open to him on 3rd and short. They try to slip in the screen. Did not fool the defense at all. Nice stop by the defense.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They want to run it left here. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. Pirouettes away from the defense. And he's down at the 41. That's a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback checking off. They're working that left side.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
They'll give it to the back. Solid fundamentals on that tackle from this freshman. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. He'll do it himself. Showed off just about every move in the book, except the forward move. Stopped for a short gain. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. They move the tight end all over. Give to the running back. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. The Hokies racing to the line in the hurry-up. From the gun, running back gets to give. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. To the air, it's Cantrell. Got his man quickly. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a 1st down. And the Hokies come to the line with a new set of downs. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that
ball is hauled in inside the 35. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
They're looking to pass from the red zone. He's got it on the run. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the 1st down. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. He's looking to throw. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. You can't hear yourself think on 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback adapting. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack.
I love the attitude on defense. There's nobody moping around feeling sorry for themselves. The offense has the ball deep in your own end. Step up and make a play. 2nd down, 3rd down, they generate sacks. Nice job.
It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The give out of the gun. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Third down coming up.
And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to run it. And he tried to make something happen with his feet, but they stopped him short, and it'll bring up a 4th down. The Irish send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Makes the catch at the 30. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Trying to escape and get it himself.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Pocket starts to collapse. Going to try to get it himself. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Big 3rd down as the crowd gets behind this defense. Scanning the field, it's Cantrell. Tight end finds a soft spot. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a 1st down.
I'll tell you, you cannot count this team out because of who's playing quarterback. When this guy's in the game, it's never over. Yeah, they're trailing here in the 4th quarter, but this dude can put up points quickly.
The Hokies want to crank the tempo. And on that last play, he's now over 400 yards passing.
Well, Reese, if you're going to throw for over 400 bills, you got to spread the praise around. Up front, they've done an outstanding job protecting this quarterback, and his receivers have been winning well.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. They try to pop a run on the draw. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Never a doubt.
That makes the score. Notre Dame 34, Virginia Tech 27.
After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Here come the Irish back on offense. Using the quick game. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. And the defense gets to the quarterback.
And it's such an advantage for this defense to have an outside linebacker like that can rush the passer, because they can set the edge. They can get off the ball, and they're just way too fast for tight ends or for offensive tackles to get out and block them.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Finds a man on the right. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play just outside the 20. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. Comes out throwing on first down. Finds his man down the middle. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
And you've created some great momentum, getting the stop, forcing the punt, now getting it back to your offense. Your offense starting to get in a groove. Late in the game, you need some big plays.
I just wonder how much panic there is right now on the defensive side of the football, too, because of what you just said, David. They can feel and sense the momentum leaving them right now with the lead. So someone defensively better step up here soon and make a play.
Got his man on the outside. And that defense doesn't allow a cutback, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain. And the Hokies will hustle to the line. They're going to throw it again. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. Back to pass, it's Cantrell. Lost one deep down the right side. Hit the afterburners, kid. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Hokies.
And I think in the pre-snap, I think both of these guys were on the same page. They had a look defensively that let them know we can pitch this thing way down the field. I'm going to go run under it and make a big play for it.
Yeah, and when I'm the receiver, I'm like, I'm open, right? I'm going straight down the field. Throw me the football. I got the speed. I can beat this guy. You can tell they've done that so much in practice. They knew it was second nature, and they executed it perfectly.
And that extra point was good, and we are deadlocked here in the 4th. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Indiana is on the wrong end of a steel-toed boot today. This is one of those performances we simply do not see from this program. Embarrassing.
Looking to go up top on first down. Makes his connection.
They're trailing by 14 to Georgia State. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Get him on the ground after a 4-yard run out to the 31. After the productive first down play at 2nd and 6. Throws to the wideout. What a job to lay out and make the catch. Notre Dame ready to go with another first down.
Man, I love those guys that are willing to put their body on the line, and he does it right here, man. Just lays out. That ball's coming in. You can see it from several yards out, making that play, laying out, keeping the football from touching the turf. Great concentration, great effort by the receiver.
The inside handoff. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Looking for a productive play on first down. The give to the back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. The give from the gun. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Already find a hole in that secondary. Big pickup before he goes out of bounds, but there is a flag. We'll have to see if it stands. They say no thanks to that pass interference penalty, and they'll take the results of the play. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Relying on that running game as they threaten a pickup of 4 down to the 13. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They're looking for an advantage in the running game to the right. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. And this one will be stopped for no gain. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And this one splits the uprights. And they go back on top.
All field goals are not created equal, guys. Kicks in the 4th quarter to take the lead. They just seem to carry so much more weight. So give that young man credit for getting out there and knocking that thing through the uprights. All the pressure, all the eyeballs on him, he delivered.
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. He'll bring it out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. Running behind that left side. He found a hole, got about 5. He's down at the 21. The Hokies headed quickly to the line. To throw, it's Cantrell. It's complete to the left. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the first down. And this junior loves to show off that big arm.
And you see tight end matchups all over the field all the time now. It used to just be in the red zone. Now you just find the big fella, you put him in the slot, try to give him the ball as much as possible because you know he can make big plays.
Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Got it behind the line. It's Odom. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Big 3rd down as the crowd gets behind this defense. Looking to throw for it. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack. Get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to run.
See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Gives it to the back on the draw. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. Guys, he's up to 103 yards on the ground, and that will put him over 100, and what a way to start the season. What a good run there. He has enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quick release by the QB. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the 1st. Pulls it and fires to the left. And he gets it out past the sticks, and Notre Dame will have a 1st down. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. And it's caught! Touchdown, Irish! These two have spent plenty of time together. That was almost telepathic, David.
No doubt, and quarterbacks and wide receivers throw all off-season to get on the same page. You can see he hits him in stride. That's why he gets the touchdown.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. They march 79 yards on the drive, and they close the deal with a 16-yard throw for the touchdown. Out of the end zone. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Floating away. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
This is just so demoralizing. You want to talk about taking a game over. That's what this defense is doing right now. They are just winning in the trenches. They're easily the more athletic and more physical unit up front, dominating this O-line.
And the Hokies want to pick up the tempo. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Working the middle. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. They absolutely had to have that 3rd down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get the 3rd down. The clock is your enemy. Multiple possession lead. That is right where I want this offense.
Offense in the hurry up. The aerial assault continues. It's complete. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Using him out of the slot, he has just been unstoppable.
And I love putting dynamic athletes in the slot that I can move around, that I can put in motion, that I can make him go in or out. I can put him off the ball so you can't get hands on him.
And the quarterback will take a sack back in the 36. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. Looking to pass. It's Cantrell trying to get to him. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. Pressure coming. And he couldn't find quite enough running room to reach the line to gain. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Fires to the right. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's 4th down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. Here come the Irish, back on offense. They want that clock to run. He now has 110 yards rushing, and he's making sure the defense feels him in this opening game. Wouldn't be surprised to see them go right back to the run on 2nd down and maybe put this thing away. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. It's a draw. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The Irish send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. Pulls it in at the 25. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. This quarterback has to stay calm, cool, and collected and drive his team down for a score late in the 4th. And a little too much adrenaline on that throw never gave his receiver a chance. After the incompletion, let's see if they go back to the air on 2nd and 10 from the 33. Coming after it. Snagged in the middle. It's Owen. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. To the line quickly. They'll spike it to save some time. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Back to throw. It's Cantrell. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. The expressway is wide open. Into the end zone for a touchdown, and here in the final minute, they still have a chance.
And listen, still a ways to go, but great job by this offense getting you back in the ball game. Now, we got a 1-possession game. We've got our score. We did what we're supposed to do. Now, how do we get this stopped? Now, the defense has to come up big and get me the rock back.
Lining up to add another.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Just over 30 seconds to play. They'll line up for the onside kick, and they've got to get it to have a shot. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. The old coaching cliche, go 1-0 every week, and for the first week, they get it done.
Great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out, find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to find things to work on throughout the season, but 1-0, that's where you wanted to be.
And I think if you're the coaching staff of this winning team, you've got to like what you've just seen. First game of the year, there was tremendous effort on the field. Guys flying around, flying to the football, trying to make the plays necessary to win this game. They definitely made a few mistakes, but that's what practice is for. But if you're the coaching staff, I think you're very, very positive right now moving forward.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, Dave Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. We know the way to San Jose, heart of the Silicon Valley and home to the San Jose State Spartans. And anticipation has been high all week for this one. Today, we have one of those games that tests your focus. Top 25 team against an unranked opponent. Can you take care of business? As we'll see, the Pandas taking on the 11th ranked team in the land, the San Jose State Spartans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Pandas ready to get this thing started and open the season. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. So the San Jose State Spartans offense takes the field to start this game off. And this guy feels like a throwback. Back in the day, the running backs were always the stars. This guy fits that mold.
And he can do a lot of different things, too. He's not a one-trick pony. This guy can tote the rock. He can catch the ball. He can block. We might even see him throw the ball in this game. This is a jack of all trades.
He'll keep it himself. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Third down, and they'll need 2 on this initial drive of the game. Trying to pick it up on the ground. And he gets it done on third down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. And the Spartans with the 1st and 10. When they've got him looking run, now to pass. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Didn't connect last time. Let's see if they throw it again on second down. From the gun, looking for a man. Now adjusting. He'll pull it down. At the 45 on his way. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26.
It's just so hard to stop. There is no rhyme. There is no reason. He just scrambles around, makes people miss, and the next thing you know, you look up and he's 20, 30 yards down the field, and there's nothing you can do about it.
It's complete. Stop at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal. Defense going all in to stop the run. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. A run up the middle is stuck for no gain. After getting nothing on the last snap, let's see if they try to run it in on 3rd and goal from the 1. They'll try to power it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Spartans. They draw first blood, and that is exactly what you want to open the season with a drive like that.
And they just keep feeding it to their workhorse back to open this game. Great job in the open field. He's got tremendous vision. He can make people miss. You saw all of that on display here in the opening drive.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. So it's a 73-yard touchdown drive, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Pandas offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. Here comes the offense on 1st down. From the gun, the ground game. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. He's looking to throw. The quick out. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? And the Pandas line up to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. He's got great speed. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. San Jose State has the ball and ready to go on the attack. The give on the counter. Sweet feet on the move. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Here's a quick throw out to the left. They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the first down. He's looking to throw it. He's got his man. Won't back down from anyone. Delivers the blow and gets it to the 29. Off the play fake. Throws toward the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. He steps out of bounds after a huge play, but hang on just a second. Defense might get bailed out here by a flag. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The Spartans trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. From the shotgun, the inside give. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Heftiness coming out on the goal line. They'll try to blast their way in. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Spartans!
And the offense continues to run the football. The 2nd rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes. Continue to feed this man the ball.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point makes it 14-0. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
2 very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. Oklahoma rolled to a victory, and after putting up this kind of win, there has to be some Heisman buzz around a program that produced 4 winners of the award between 2003 and 2018. 60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. And they're trying to dig out of the hole on 2nd and long from the 9. Quarterback on the keeper. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. This defense has kept them backed up. Now 1 more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Pandas decide to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Makes the catch at the midfield logo. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. The San Jose State offense is back on the field. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play for the pass.
Throws toward the end zone. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot. 2nd and 10 after the previous play. He's looking to throw. Got his man. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. And the Spartans look to keep this drive humming. Running back goes in motion. They'll throw it on 1st down. Fires toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. Power football with the run. Pulled down after a pickup of 3, balls at the 13. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He caught it, and he will score! Touchdown, San Jose State! He'll try to tack on one more. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And now this offense will take the field again. Here's the handoff. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1. A 3rd and long coming up here. Feeling some heat. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Bounced right back to them.
And those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again, and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
And the Pandas will call on their punt team. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He gets a block. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. Guys, this San Jose State offense trying to get this ball moving. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Low man wins, and he just smashed him. Finally brought down at the 31. It's a pickup of 15 yards on the play, and they've got a 1st down. Looking to move it through the air. Fires to the middle. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Now they'll run the draw. And it'll be a pickup of 9. They're facing a 3rd and 1. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. They'll send out the kicker here. And he'll need a little distance and to bend it just right. A 41-yarder from the left hash. Absolutely perfect. And now the lead is even bigger. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. 1st down for this offense. They'll try the run. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Running back searching for a hole. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. They'll need to convert this 3rd down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. Just tried to drop a little floater in there, and it's incomplete. The Pandas will bring the punt team onto the field. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Makes a move. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Got a little work done on 1st down. Now back to the line.
2nd down.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Got a man in the middle. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31.
And that's a 1st down.
He wants to throw. Fires to the tight end. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him too. On 2nd down, wants to throw. Gets it out fast. And they reacted well with the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down.
Knocking on the door.
Little touch pass to the receiver. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Quickly complete. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. And good coverage and better hands on that shot to the end zone. And they decide to trot out the kicker. And he'll try to knock through a short one, his 2nd of the day, this one from 23. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And now the lead is extended a little further.
Well, you're always going to wonder what would have, could have, should have happened on 4th and inches had they gone for it. But with this kicker, I like taking 3 points and putting it on the board.
So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Offense set on 1st down. Leaves it with the running back. Gets it out to the 20 after a pickup of 4. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll run the option. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. And there were some collisions in there. The D finally stops him short of the marker. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. San Jose State has the ball and ready to go on the attack. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little. Oh, there's the ball. Now the defense has got it going the other way.
I'll tell you, honestly, I don't know what that player could have done to hold on to that football. That defender absolutely popped him. He knocked him into next week. There was no chance he was holding on to that ball.
Offense working from the pistol. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Tried to pound it on 1st down, now back to the line. He'll pull it on the read. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the 1st through the air, using the back as a receiver on the screen. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. Oh, and he missed it. No good. Hoping to cut into that lead, and they did not. Lead is big. The San Jose State offense is back on the field. Ball security always paramount. That football must be riveted to your rib cage, Jesse, and it wasn't last time.
And look, he knows that that happens again. He's going to find himself on the sideline. So this is going to be a dude very motivated to make some plays on this drive.
Yeah, and I think it's frustrating, but you got to put it behind you. You got to move on. And this offense has to go through him anyways. You got to be able to run the football and have some balance.
He's got 42 yards rushing already. You want to talk about establishing the running game. They're doing that in the season opener. Now the play fake. Unleashes one deep. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Jose State.
It hasn't taken very long this season to just see how scary this offense is. They wanted to be aggressive coming out to start this season, and you've seen that with the play calling on this drive. It does not take these guys with their speed very long to score. Watch out. This unit has a chance to be special.
PAT unit on the field. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Nebraska is ahead early in Lincoln, but that's not exactly Mike Rozier out there running the ball. This game is a long way from over. They're up by 7 over Kansas State.
On the run, it's Craig.
We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day. Guys?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Hammers ahead for a yard out to the 12. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Getting some heat. Trying to make magic with his feet. On the move is the 30. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down.
And you're seeing here the difficulties defenses have trying to contain this guy. If you leave a lane open or you don't sack him right away, you allow him to get outside the pocket, he is going to take off, and he is very difficult to tackle in the open field. He's got running back-like ability out in space.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Trying to surprise him with the pass. Caught in the backfield, it's Kelly. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And the pressure is going to get to him, and down he goes, and that's how the first quarter will end. That's the end of the quarter. San Jose State is on top. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. Kicks it high, and it's just hanging there as if it has helium in it and floating down toward the earth. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Guys, this San Jose State offense trying to get this ball moving. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. He'll do it himself. He has an extensive juke library, and he exhausted it and still didn't pick up much. They'll run play action. Just a short pass to the tight end. They get him down after he makes the catch. The marker rests at the 39, and that's what they need here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Complete downfield. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. The Spartans will line it up on 1st and 10. He's going to pass. He got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. After the incompletion, let's see if they go back to the air on 2nd and 10 from the 33. Out of the gun to give to the back. Trying to pound their way forward. He picks up a couple to the 31. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And it's picked off. The return never really got started, but boy, he has set his team up at the 28.
And I tell you what, when defenses play zone, all eyes are on the quarterback. You have a zone to drop to, but you're setting on the quarterback, reading his eyes. Great job by the defense, understanding the ball was coming out, breaks on the football, goes and makes the INT.
So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. The quarterback bought as much time as he could, but the defense got to him and sacked him. Just about the time the quarterback got the snap, that dude was in his mustache.
Quick, fast, and in a hurry in the backfield. Got him to the ground before he could even think about getting the laces and trying to get the ball out of his hands.
They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. They'll leave it with him. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. This is a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Unloads to the wideout. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down. And the Pandas will try to pin them back with the punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Slips through the line. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. San Jose State has the ball and ready to go on the attack. Fires to the big fella, and he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Now on 2nd and short after the first down completion. Handoff from the gun. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. 3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. A productive play is one that gets you at least halfway to another first down here on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. He makes the connection. Showing off that power as he plows ahead to the 38. And now on 2nd down for this offense. He's looking to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. Short throw to the sideline is caught. He's out of bounds, and he's got a first down. And the Spartans are moving quickly down the field.
First down for the offense.
From the gun, running back on the move. He's got 59 yards rushing, and that is quite an impressive first half here in this season opener. Trying play action. It's complete to the right. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. The Spartans have pushed it inside the 20. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. He's got it and still on his feet. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Now on 2nd and goal. Snap it to the back. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. As they come to the line, they've moved it, but they need 1 more yard on 3rd down. Going for 6. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Spartans.
And what a nice play call and nice execution. Play action, you're thinking run. Quarterback pulls it out, throws the football right behind those guys, and gets the touchdown.
Yeah, it was a nice job there by the quarterback, too, on the ball handler. He just froze the defense just long enough to help those wide receivers and targets get some separation in the end zone, and at that point, it was just an easy catch.
And the extra point is good. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
41 and 0.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll run it from the gun. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. After the good pickup on first down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. He's looking for a man on second down. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes.
Quarterbacks don't have high completion percentages from their backs. It's been really hard for this QB to get in any kind of rhythm. We've got to change something up here. We've got to do something different because right now it's just a sack party.
They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Off play action. They're trying to get to him. And this defense is maxed out for this pressure. Another sack.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
The Pandas will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. The San Jose State offense is back on the field. From the gun, the running back has it. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Kept it on the ground on 1st down, now back to the line. Quick pass on the jet motion. Crosses the 10. All kinds of running room. Touchdown, Spartans. And once he got loose, it was all over.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy shows you right there a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
He'll bring it out. It's Jeffrey. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. They'll try to put a drive together starting from their own 12. They'll go to the ground. Not much there. They'll give him 1 to the 14. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Finds his tight end. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. There is little that warms the heart of a defender like a strip sack. Even better if you get the ball.
And I like the awareness of this defender on the play because he knew he might not actually get to the quarterback and make the hit, but he was able to still swat away, use those long arms to create the turnover.
And how about this? You get to start a drive with a 1st and goal. Trying to punch it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, San Jose State. He's into his happy place, the end zone, and he's been very, very happy because he's been there regularly in the 1st half.
Yeah, most people are happy with, several touchdowns in a season, but you just feed him and he keeps getting in the end zone, keeps piling up touchdowns. Those stats are just climbing up and up and up. Thank your offensive lineman. Take him out to dinner tonight.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Arizona is up big right now, and what's shaping up to be a blowout they'll be talking about in Tucson for some time. They're up by 21 over the Royals. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. On 2nd down, just keeps firing. Quick strike complete. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. Finds his man. It's Sheffield. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. And the Pandas send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Guys, this San Jose State offense trying to get this ball moving. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. He now has 80 yards rushing, and with that run, he's now over 100 yards on this opening day. Quickly out to the tight end. Tackle is made after the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They go to the ground. Productive 4-yard gain there on the ground as he gets it down to the 31. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Tough sledding there as he picks up 1 to the 29. They probably feel good about their field goal chances from the 29, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And this kicker is turning into old reliable. He's already knocked through a couple today. It's good. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. Let's see what he can do with the return. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. And now the offense will come onto the field again. Give to the back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. He'll keep it himself. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. And the running game has gone in the wrong direction. The offense tries to turn it around and go forward on 3rd down. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. He gets it away from his own end zone. He only needs a sliver of daylight. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
From the gun, give on the inside. Gets it inside the 30, down to the 27, a pickup of 6. Here comes 3rd and short from the 27. This defense trying to make them settle for a field goal. They'll try to run for it. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. So here comes the field goal unit again. This kicker has already made 3 in this one. And he missed it. No good. Well, they missed the field goal. That's about the only thing that hasn't gone their way in this one.
58 and 0.
And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. After missing that 46-yard field goal attempt, they'll have it 1st and 10 from their own 29. Cross the 30 out to the 33 and gains 4 on the play. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking for a gap. It's Craig. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. From the gun, wants to pass. And just left that pass short. Not enough juice on that one. The Pandas will line up to punt it away. A high kick trying to pin them deep. Fair catch called for and made. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. To the air on first down. Gets it out quickly.
You complete some of these hitch throws early, you're setting up the hitch and go. Later on, you can pump fake that. And then the receiver can pirouette right up the sideline. That might be a home run play for the offense.
The give on the inside. Tackled, but he has a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the ground, he's got it again. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Give him 109 yards rushing in this first half, and he is making quite the impression in the opener. As we reach the 2-minute warning, they'll need to try to get a stop to keep this thing from getting out of hand. Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. Fires to the wideout. He caught it. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it 1st and goal. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Defense rolling out the big bodies to try to stuff the run. Slams ahead. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. Looking for the touchdown on 3rd and goal. Hit as he throws. He makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown, San Jose State.
That is tremendous toughness there by the quarterback because he knew he was going to get drilled. He hung tough in the pocket and delivered a strike for the touchdown.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. That drive covered 57 yards for the touchdown. And they capped the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. We'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Still at their own 20 after that last incompletion. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Parrish. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. It's complete. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. And the Pandas will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with the sack. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Not in lockstep there with the receiver. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. The give to the lone running back. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. A high kick. Let's see if he can pin them back deep in their own end. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in San Jose than you have? A captivating game so far. And we've got to start our halftime breakdown with this superstar running back. his elusiveness, his raw power. This young man is the total package, and his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield is a differentiator. A lot of guys can hit the hole. This kid can hit the hole and hit the home run in the passing game. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Self-Q Stadium.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The offense lining up for a first down play. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Line getting set on second down. Looking downfield, it's Wicks. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. Now they'll try to cash in this drive, 1st and 10 from the 50. Goes to the option. Now the toss. At the 40, there he goes. Perfectly timed on that pitch, and they pick up the first down on the play. This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move, it's 1st and 10. Quarterback on the keeper. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. So after the first down run, here's second down. Pulls and throws off the RPO. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Leaves it with the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. He got it. And the field goal was good. They get 3 on the board, but it really doesn't matter much in terms of the deficit.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50+, and he did it with ease.
So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. San Jose State has the ball and ready to go on the attack. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. Snags it over the middle. And the catch was one thing, and the run even better. A big pickup on that one. That's a way to give yourself some breathing room. Now the second play of the drive from the 36. He wants to throw. Wide open downfield. Open runway ahead. Touchdown, Spartan. And the route is on.
This offense looked unstoppable in the first half, lighting up the scoreboard, and it doesn't look much different here in the second half. They take their first drive of the 3rd quarter, march it down the field, and score. There's no end in sight for these guys.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Wake Forest is getting blitzed right now at home in front of that loyal fan base. Loyal, but my goodness, that's being tested today. They're trailing by 20 to Florida. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Back to pass, it's Wicks. Got rid of it just in time. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down. He's looking downfield to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Another incompletion on third down. The Pandas will punt it away on fourth down. He's got it near midfield. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. The San Jose State offense is back on the field. The give to the tailback. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. He's looking to throw. Right down the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. And the Spartans look to do some damage in the red zone. He's got it. Touchdown, Spartans. And the punishment has been extended. If this dude were a kitchen knife, he would be slicing the tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
PAT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
San Jose State, 79.
Here's the return from inside his 10. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. Offense getting set for first down. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. Getting some heat. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. He'll pull it on the read. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. After the strong run on 2nd down, 3rd down coming. Do they do it again? And this veteran quarterback just overshot his man that time. And the Pandas will punt this one away. Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the sky. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. Guys, this San Jose State offense trying to get this ball moving. The give to the running back from the shotgun. They make the stop, but this running game moves the chains as they get the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're getting this guy lathered up. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd down.
They'll try to pop the draw. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. The Spartans line up to punt it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. And he muffs it. It's loose.
Kick catch interference. Kicking team.
Well, the kicking team obviously missed the fair catch signal. The officials did not. Back to throw, it's Wicks. Finds the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. The play action fake. They're bringing heat. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. Grabbed over the middle. It's Hobbs. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. The Pandas come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Trying to find his man on first down. Dances away to buy time. And the quarterback was trying to extend the play, and the defense brought it to a close.
This defensive end is an animal. He already has 2 sacks, and we're only in the 3rd quarter. I'd move him around a little bit more defensively so that the offense has no idea where he's lining up. Because right now, man, he is feasting.
Negative play on first down. That's what a defense always wants. On the option, it's Whips. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And it's been a long day. I mean, there's not much to point out that this offense has done well. They're behind huge, and they got no shot if they can't somehow find a way to protect their quarterback.
And the Pandas decide to punt it away. Hauls it in and looking upfield. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. San Jose State has the ball and ready to go on the attack. Wants to throw on first down. Can hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be 2nd down. Out of the gun to give to the back. A 6-yard pickup that leaves them with 3rd and 4. Trying to pick up a first down. Looking to throw on 3rd. And he makes the catch inside the 25. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. That chunk play has them in business, set up with a first down in the red zone. It'll be a draw. And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the first down. And the Spartans are on the move. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, San Jose State. And the stomping has commenced. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. A first down for the offense. Dropping back, it's Wicks. Working the middle, it's complete.
Man, it's so important when you play QB. I got to know when to put some air on it, and I got to know when to rocket that thing in there. Work in the middle of the field. He knew he needed the rocket. Threw it in there. Great job, great catch.
Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Facing a 3rd down and short from the 26. They'll run play action. Looking to scramble. And he can't find a receiver, and down he goes.
This has been a frustrating day, and I'm not sure it's going to get any better. You're already down huge. Listen, this offense can't protect this quarterback. They don't do anything right now. This defense has had their number all game long.
The Pandas will call on their punt team. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Catches it at the 30. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stops. The San Jose State offense is back on the field. They'll start this drive with a pass. Makes the catch and steps out of bounds, but short of the first down mark. Second and short now after that completion.
Brings up second down.
Handoff from the shotgun. The Spartans have a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
First down for the offense.
They're going to go right back to him on first down. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Now the play fake. He's going to fire deep. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. On third down, going up top. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. And the Spartans will send out the punt unit. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. On first down, here comes this offense. They'll run it from the gun. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense. The pull and throw off the RPO. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. On third and long, he has to throw for it. They've got the screen set up.
And he didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball to your playmaker. If he could just make one more guy miss, that might have been huge.
He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. Guys, this San Jose State offense trying to get this ball moving. They'll leave it with him. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up second and 4. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. He'll do it himself. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. They'll snap it from the 48 on third and short. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. The Spartans come to the line with a new set of downs. Might as well give it to him again. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's second and 2. After the good pickup on first down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. He'll keep it himself. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. Third and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. Just a short pass to the tight end. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. And the Spartans are marching down the field. He'll come out throwing on first down. Incomplete. And man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. They run into a bit of trouble here. Third and long from the 25, and the last thing they want is to get knocked out of field goal range. Fires to the middle. A strike downfield. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal.
San Jose State.
They're going to run it. And he's brought down at the line of scrimmage, and the ball will stay at the 2. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Pushes ahead. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. They've moved it right to the precipice of a score, and they need 1 more yard. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that third down play turned into a disaster. So here comes the field goal unit once again. They've already kicked 3 tonight. Absolutely perfect. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand. keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Crosses the 30, he's got away. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Looking to throw, it's Wicks. Coming after it. Turns it loose deep. And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver. There's a difference between being physical and pass interference, and that was way over the line. Off the play fake on first down. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You can tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
The first down sack pushes the ball back for this long second down. Off play action. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
Well, we've seen this offense struggle early in this game, protecting the quarterback. They went in at halftime, thought they'd made the right adjustments, but it's not looking like it right now. They're still having issues keeping this guy standing up straight. Up front, they're just getting beat across the board.
And we might as well state the obvious. First and second down didn't work out. Third and very long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on third down. Kicks it high, and it's just hanging there as if it has helium in it and floating down toward the earth. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Single back formation, and they give it to it. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the third quarter. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. From the gun, running back on the move. And the freshman does a great job using his technique and getting the man on the ground. Here on third down, will they go back to the running game? From the gun, the running back has it. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. The Spartans will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Dropping back, it's Wicks. Buys a little time with his feet. And they're able to make the tackle. This offense has a second down play. He's looking to throw. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Quickly complete. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. He's going to pass. Fires to the big fella. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. They'll run this play from the pistol. On second down, they'll take to the air. Caught near the sideline, it's Hobbs. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. He wants to throw it. Setting up the screen. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. And the Pandas have this offense rolling. They'll throw it on first down. Pocket starts to collapse. Grabbed in the middle. It's Clayton. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground covered to pick up the first. On second down, looking to throw. Lets it fly deep downfield. And good coverage and better hands on that shot to the end zone. 5 yards away from another third down conversion on this drive. They're already 2 for 2. Going back to the well, another deep ball.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
They'll go to the ground. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on second and 4. They'll go right back to him. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
First down for the offense.
Going to the ground. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on the second and 2. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Trying play action. That one comes out hot down the right side. Oh, and he gets downfield with the big catch.
You know, I love offensive coordinators that want to stay aggressive. They've come up with big plays all game long. It's a big reason why they have this lead right now, and they're not backing off here in the fourth quarter. They're letting their guys go play. The entire playbook is open to them, and they're taking shots.
Man, this is a punch to the gut. When you know you're losing, you know you got to get a stop. You know they're going to run the football, and they still run the football down your throat. It's been that kind of day for this defense.
They get him stopped at the 30, but not before he gets 5 yards. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And he'll pick up the first down after a tough run there. And the Spartans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. Softened him up with a run, and now to throw. Deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown, San Jose State. And the pummeling has started.
Well, I think this home environment was just too much for their opponents to handle. There's been unbelievable noise and energy. The crowd showed up today, but how about the playmaking on the field? These guys have got dudes all over the field, and this kind of win week 1 sends a statement and reverberates all across college football.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. East Carolina is lighting up the scoreboard behind an offense that looks just about as good as we've ever seen in Greenville.
Back to throw, it's Wicks.
They're up by 28 over the Coyotes. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. So they'll try to make up some of that ground on second down from the 16. He's looking to throw. Pressure coming. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Quickly to the tight end. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. The Pandas send out the punt unit. Trying to play a little field position with that high punt. Playing the field position game as he makes the fair catch right at the 50. San Jose State has the ball and ready to go on the attack. What a good mix of plays keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want it. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So in this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. He's got an open man. Touchdown, Spartan! And the beatdown has ensued.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The offense set for a first down play. Looking for a man, it's Wicks. Fires to the wideout. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Quickly out to the tight end. And they finally haul him down, but not before the good catch and run. They are dialed in on this drive, a couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. And the incompletion brings up a 2nd down for this offense. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Misses again. It's incomplete, and that's 3 in a row. And the Pandas will try to pin them back with the punt. A high kick trying to pin them deep. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. The San Jose State offense is back on the field. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. They opened the lane, and he hit it a gain of 5 out to the 33. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. Give to the back. And this guy has some shiftiness to him, and he showed it off to the defense after picking up a few. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Might be decision time if the defense can get a stop on 3rd down from the 45. To the ground to try to move the chains. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. The Spartans come to the line with a new set of downs. To the ground with the back. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. With the clock running, this should be the final play. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All 3 phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you, put up a bunch of points, and win by a lot of points.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.